Hey guys, it's DanRobzProbz here, and welcome to this video. Today I've got a add-on showcase for you. So you can download this straight away in the description of the video. This has been created by JEBR Gaming, and like I say, I have a link to his official website where you can download this and read up about it. And we got this massive Minecraft expansion plus. Oh, this looks fantastic. It looks real. Like, it looks so official, legit. It looks so good. And it says there, don't die and you'll live a good life. Yes, he's put in custom splash text. But you probably notice in here, I'm actually in like a weird, darky kind of variant mode. As you can get on Discord, as you can get on YouTube now and stuff like that. But to enable this, you just need to go onto global resources. And as you can see, I've actually got the pack activated there. It says there in brackets, activate in global resources for more features. So we're in global resources and we get more features. So that actually means you can actually change this to back to light mode if I really want to. How cool is this? And it says there, living on a prayer. Bon Jovi reference, I presume. Anyway, we're going to hit play, and I've actually put together a showcase for you guys to kind of show off what's inside this add-on. But I am going to load up a normal survival world and show you some stuff that naturally kind of spawns as well. So I need to get on because otherwise this is going to be a very, very long video. As you can see, we got these on, and again, it says that you can change this again if you want to. But with the behavior one, you can actually enable JEBR's first bar as well. So you can actually put that in if you really want to make your game a bit more harder. As you can see, I just want to show you as well. You have to have experimental features on to actually play this. But look at this. Activate cheats is on. But look, I get code builder, insomnia, command block output, send command feedback. What is happening to my voice? And more settings. What is going on here? Perfect weather, player damage, immutable world. I have no idea what that means. Player versus player damage, export world, delete world, template, minimum, pick world. Guys, I don't know what is going on here, but there's so many different options. But I don't know if this is I've been blind or is this to do with the add-on. I think it's to do with the add-on. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get on here and have a quick look, shall we? So as you can see, I've just spawned in, and right away you can see we've got some new like kind of textures up here to represent this kind of amethyst block. This is mostly all of the blocks he's put into the actual game or the add-on or whatever. So if you want to find these quite quickly, you can just click that. As well, you probably can notice in my hotbar, if I zoom in on the video, we got 1, 2, 3. I'm not pressing it. I'm doing it with my keyboard. 6, 2, 1. I think that's just to represent if you're playing on Windows 10, your keyboard. So if I want to go in and slot 6, boom, press 6. I think that's what it is. Obviously, we got some custom blocks and stuff here, guys. So I've put all this together. This is not everything. There is so much in this pack. But I wanted to kind of give you a bit of a, you know, a bit of a showcase, if you know what I mean. So I got DRP here. We got these lovely coloured stained planks, okay? Now, we got polished variants of different vanilla blocks we know and love. And there's some new stuff. So this is sulfite. This is rubies. This is copper. This is corrosed copper. Is that what that is? Yeah, corroded copper, sorry. This is a sapphire. This is steel. This is amethyst, and this is diamonds that we already know. We got this block here, which is called midnight grass. Now, this actually spawns as like a biome in the world, and hopefully I can find one. But what this does, from what I kind of know, because there's not a lot of info on this pack right now, hopefully in the future, JEBR will actually add something on his website to tell you everything, including like recipes and stuff, because there's so much in this. But what I can tell from this block is hostile mobs do not spawn on it, although endermen do, I've noticed. I don't really know how a lot of these recipes and how you get a lot of this stuff, to be fair. I guess most of it does just pop up when you're obviously in the crafting table, but as we all know, currently items do not pop up in the crafting table. So until that is fixed, yeah, it's going to be quite hard. There is a diamond anvil variant as well, but again, I don't think, if I just hop into game mode S here, I don't think this actually does anything. Like, a lot of these blocks are kind of just cosmetic, really. So, like, if you're a huge builder, you're going to absolutely love this pack. But most of it, like I say, is just kind of cosmetic. It kind of just looks, and that's what it does, if you know what I mean. But obviously, there is some stuff that does, you know, function correctly. Like this. So, we've got a barrier here. We've got a end portal and a nether portal. Now, these are actually spawn eggs. And watch when I place these down. Yes, it will actually spawn the actual block down. So, if I want to go to the end, I can. If I want to go to the nether, I can. Yes, you can actually spawn these in. This is a really cool idea. And I've never thought of it personally. And I don't think a lot of people have, to be fair. But yes, very, very cool mechanic. And I'll just show in here all of the, if I go back into game mode C here, all of the stained different kind of wood types here, planks or whatever. And we got a two new tree types. We got this, what's it called again? Thin walled tree? Is that what it is? But this one actually spawns in the end. I don't know if it looks exactly like that, but I kind of just made it up. But I can't get it to spawn in the flat world, unfortunately. And we get a palm tree as well. Again, I don't know how that actually looks, but I wanted you to just see like the log types because they look really, really cool. And obviously you get different leaves, and these are the leaves for that tree over there. And next we got normal vanilla, you know, kind of like slabs and stuff, but there's just different stuff. Like there's these glass blocks. Yes, there's some weird funkiness going on here. There's something not quite right with the material texture file, but with invisible blocks anyway. It kind of gets this funkiness, but either way, they look really, really cool from a distance to do windows if you're a builder. And we get all these different bookshelf things as well, which is cool. So each one is different, and I think they look really cool. But I don't know why he's done this, but there's actually the normal oak one is got no books. Very random, but again, like I say, if you're a builder, you're probably like dribbling right now because this is really cool stuff, especially for the Bedrock edition. Anyway, next, like I say, this is like the end kind of biome I've done here in a nether. Now, you could get this stuff as well now, which is thin fleur. And you can see it's like a grass kind of variant in the end with, obviously, endstone. This is sapphire and emerald ore, as you can see. They kind of just generate. And there's this red dragon egg. I don't know what the purpose of this is. It doesn't make any sounds. It doesn't teleport, I don't think, if I go into game mode S, sorry. Yeah, you can just break it. So again, I think it's just a decoration. This is a special block made with this kind of stuff. Again, I'm going to have to hop into game mode C here and press P. Thin crust, but it's animated, which is cool. When we go to the nether, you could get some naturally spawning gold. I think that's to kind of represent the pigmen. And obviously some coal as well. And I think that is to represent the wither skeletons, obviously. And obviously there's all different entities as well, guys. There's not just this. Oh, there's so much in this. Honestly, I'll try and show you as fast as I can, but it's hard, obviously. New lighting options. All of these lights light up in your game. You can make glowstone. You can make different redstone lamps. But then, are they called redstone lamps still? I don't know. Candles as well, and they like flicker, which is quite cute, I think. They like the textures from the stained clay, I believe, as well. Again, these do not emit different colored lighting. They only emit the normal lighting color. There's these chain links, which I thought was a brilliant idea, and you can hang your actual like lanterns now, which is nice. And there's an actual lantern that is an off state as well. And there's these lighting blocks. Now, these emit different light values. So this is 0, and it's 0.1, 2, 3, so on, all the way to light 1. Okay? So this will kind of... You could kind of work with these to kind of make like mob farms and to kind of work out what light different mobs spawn at, I guess. Very cool idea, a bit different. And now I wanted to just clear my hotbar here and go into game mode S here and grab this pickaxe. So we got a load of different ores in this, obviously in this add-on, and including those ones in the nether in the end as well. And we got here some copper, and I'm just going to kind of show you what these things drop, okay? So that is copper ore. This is a salt block. and it will drop salt. This is the amethyst ore, and it kind of drops what I'm showing here. This is the sulfur, sorry, as you can see. Now, there is some stuff called coke, but I don't know how you acquire that right now. This is a ruby. Bit of a different texture for it. Rough ruby. Now, I know you need to smooth these up, and it will actually make a actual ruby looking like that, which reminds me of the chaos diamonds and stuff in Sonic. Oh, man, that is so cool. I love it. Anyway, and there's prismarine ore, as you can see. And this will actually drop prismarine, which is quite cool. I guess that probably generates around the oceans. I don't know. And then there's some pink quartz. Or is it rose, is it called? Sorry. Yeah, it's rose. But it's pink, basically. Which I think this is cool. So these all spawn naturally, as far as I'm aware anyway. I've seen most of these whilst flying around in ravines and stuff. But again, I'm going to kind of show you anyway. Now, I've got a variety of different items here. I'm just kind of giving you a bit of an example. There is so much stuff in this, but it's all based around vanilla Minecraft. It's not like weird, wacky magic stuff or anything like that. Like, this is pretty much a golden apple, but an iron variant. So if I actually take this, I can actually eat this, and it's going to give me all these different status effects. I guess that's kind of better than a golden apple, apart from it's not giving me any extra hearts, you know, the golden hearts. So maybe it's a bit easier to craft because gold's maybe a bit more rarer, I guess. But this is how it kind of works. So I think this is really, really cool. And you can get this pistol, which is very random. I never agree with guns on Minecraft, but this is all pirate based. So yeah, you could shoot this thing. Have I given myself the... Why is that not working? I think I need to load it. I don't really know, but there's a pistol in it, and yeah, you can shoot stuff with it, but I think it requires gunpowder to reload or something. There's a magnifying glass. Again, I have no idea how you get all this stuff or what it's actually used for. There's a potion of blindness. If you really want to give yourself that, you can. There we go. Pointless, but it's in it. You know, there's a nausea one as well. There's cheese. I mean, what does this do? I can't eat it yet because obviously I'm not hungry. There's a bucket of squid milk. I mean, that's making the eating sound, but you kind of get my gist here. Now, I found this as well. This is some like weird mineral stew. It kind of reminds me of that suspicious stew. But my God, this thing. When I did it last time, it gave me so much stuff. I guess it's like got a chance of giving you stuff. And there's some venison meat here. There's some an amethyst hammer. And I believe these give you like different haste values as well. But I don't know if I've kind of messed this up. There we go. So this is giving me, what's that, haste 4. So I should be able to break stuff pretty quick here. Again, I don't know all the durability values or what does what exactly. I've kind of just been playing around and testing this as I go. A lot of these, like I say, are just, I guess, mob drops and obviously crafting stuff. Like this is a pearl. I've come across clams and stuff in the ocean, so I guess they drop that. Anyway, next I want to get onto these things. Now, Mr. JEBR Gaming, what on earth do these things do? Because I am so intrigued by this. I thought these were going to work, and I can't get them to work, unfortunately. Basically, what I've figured out is they are some sort of... Let me go into game mode C here. Some sort of item tubes. And I thought, oh my God, he's figured out how to do transporting pipes, you know, like we got in modded Java. And unfortunately, they don't work. I don't know, honestly, what they're for. So... honestly, dude, if you could tell me what they do, that would be much appreciated. And I asked him privately on Twitter. I dropped him a message. What on earth is this thing? And it is so, so cool, guys. It's a teleporter. Now, you need something called a Ender Star, which is kind of like a Nether Star, but an Ender version. And honestly, I don't know, again, how you get this kind of stuff. So I guess it's like you craft it. I don't know. But let's go in game mode S here and grab this. Now, you go up to this teleporter and actually click it. It's going to do that. It doesn't use up your star, which is nice. But when I walk into it, boom, I get teleported. And it says here, hello and subscribe. Anyway, I'm just going to hop onto a survival world now and just show you some biomes and mobs that spawn and stuff. But before I do, let me just show you what happens if you save and quit whilst using this add-on, unfortunately. Yes. There we go. It actually crashes, guys. So you're probably seeing a black screen right now. So as you see, it crashes, but it actually saves the game regardless. Look at my little picture. That's where I just was. So you can play this, but every time it will quit your game, which is a very unusual kind of thing. But anyway, let's hit create new here and quickly load up something to show you. So I spawned in anyway, and there's a village right in front of me. Not a lot is going on with villagers, to be fair. There is some new pirates and ships that can spawn in the oceans and stuff. And there is a zookeeper, I believe, from... Hang on a minute. Let me just look at these. And there's also some, like, quest dude as well. There's so many different entities. This is what I want to show you. Look at all these. So many. And there's these little fleas, which are quite funny. And they're tiny. They're so small. And you kind of see them all the time. And this glowing mushroom looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, some of them are broken. Like the wasp, it's actually invisible. Let me just show you. So you might see some random invisible things. But yeah, the wasp is actually invisible, unfortunately. So there is going to be some bugs. But obviously, all we could do is report them to him. And hopefully, you can get them fixed. As you saw there was a couple of... fleas, and this is like a little bird. You can kill these and they drop different feathers corresponding to whatever color they are. And there's an eagle there, and my god, there's so much stuff going on here, guys. It is genuinely like a mod pack, but I really want to find this midnight grass biome. And would you look at that, he's found one. Perfect. So as you could see, it kind of looks like an ocean, right? So don't get mistaken there. But it's like a mushroom biome. That's what it reminds me of, the mushroom island. So the little birds will spawn and stuff here, which is nice. But if I just go to the commands a minute and put time all the way to midnight, you'll notice no hostile mobs will spawn on this, which is absolutely awesome. So look, we've got zombies and skeletons there, but they're not here. Now, I don't actually know if they kind of like walk into it. Do they burn or something? No, they're not burning. That would have been a cool feature, wouldn't it? If they kind of walk on it, they burn. But I guess this is why it's called midnight grass. Now, oh, that zombie's kind of spawned there, but I think he probably spawned here. So, as you can see though, it's empty. But like I say, Enderman can spawn on it. So I hope that's what this block is intended for. From testing and stuff, I think that's pretty much what I think it is. Anyway, also you're going to notice a lot of snow everywhere. He's changed the way mountains spawn. Like they can spawn loads of snow now, which is quite nice. So it's a bit more varied. So like I say, there is a few like visual glitches as well. Again, I don't think this is his fault. This is kind of like the game's fault because it's just the materials, and I don't know why this does this. Like if I break that top layer, it will come back. Very unusual stuff, right? But you probably will notice as I fly around, like if you look into like bushes and stuff, they are going to be invisible. It's very unusual. But if you can ignore that, other than that, it's not too bad. And look, we got Steve! What are you doing just randomly here? Hello. So yeah, if you are alone, you can obviously play with Steve. And I still haven't found a ravine yet. Oh, there's a black panther. I think he's after the Steve, right? This is so random. Okay, so I've decided to load up my favorite seed on the Bedrock edition, Pluto. And it's slightly different, but there is a outpost just over here in the distance. But there is actually a ravine here, so I wanted to check out what was actually going to spawn in here. And as you noticed there was a bit of lag because obviously I just flew here and this stuff's all generating, as you can see. But yes, we got the rose quartz here. We should have some other stuff as well. Like we got this basalt stuff here, look. There's this pink variant of a stone here, which is called heated stone. I didn't even see that or ever seen that before. There is some diamonds there I can see, and it's copper, look, as you can see. And is there anything else? But you kind of get my gist. This stuff does spawn naturally, which is fantastic. But guys, that is pretty much it. Obviously, if you want to know more, you need to go and follow JEBR Gaming on Twitter and stuff. I'll have all that in the description of the video. But anyway, I'm DanRobzProbz. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye!